Hello again, everybody. My name is Chuck from Omaha, Nebraska, and I have a series of videos out where I espouse that Jesus Christ is really Satan, the morning star. But I wanted to make a video about the tree of life and the fact that this tree of life is a concept that runs throughout almost every religion in the world. Almost. I'm not going to say every one of them, but most of them have a tree of life in there somewhere. And I think that this pertains to the secret teachings of all ages, and you read these Masonic writings where they talk about the secret teachings. And that's what I think that these secret teachings are, is that, you know, religions are shams, or man-made shams, and these secret teachings are that these people are the ones that are the God makers. These are the people making religions and making these miracles happen, and making these religious prophecies self-fulfilled. But the tree of life is rooted in the Jewish Kabbalah. It's one of the most important concepts in the Jewish Kabbalah. And it's also the tree of life from the Bible. Of course, from page 2, I've already put out a video before talking about the tree of life that is in the Garden of Eden with the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Well, again, the tree of life is right there. Like I said, this is a concept that is rooted in all religions and almost all continents in the world. But it's a very important part of, like I said, you know, Jewish mysticism and magic, the Kabbalah and Judaism. It's part of Christianity. That's also part of Islam. The tree in Muhammad's back is it's theorized that that could be the tree of life also. And I've also seen many pictures online of Islamic rugs and stuff that have the tree of life in it. So, again, this is a concept that runs throughout all the 3 major religions that are in the Middle East and causing all this chaos in the Middle East. And why is it that all these religions have this tree of life in them? I think it's pretty obvious as to why. They're all written by the same people, and they're all playing us all together, you know. Not us, I shouldn't say me because I don't belong to any of these religions, but the people as a whole. They're being manipulated by these people. But I just wanted to go through and point out some of these other religions and cultures, and these are cultures from all over the world that have the tree of life concept that runs all throughout them. The Aztecs had a tree of life. It was called Ahuete, or the tool tree, that represented unity. So I'm not going to get in real depth into all of them because there's so many. It would take more than the time that I have allotted for this video. But the tree of life in Babylonia was a palm tree that is basically part of the Garden of Eden, as I previously mentioned. In Bali they had a tree of life, and the tree was said to be a coconut tree. And Sumatra, they had the tree of life. The Celtics had the tree of life. It was an alder tree. The Chinese had a tree of life, the peach tree, which bears the fruit of immortality. And Hindu have a tree called Jambu. Mexico, the tree is called Izlukoko. The Nordic religion had a tree of life. The Norse religion, Persians, Phrygians, Teutonic, which is Germans, early Germans, Assyrians. All of these different cultures and all of these different religions are all scattered all throughout the world. Either people are really unoriginal and are thinking these ideas are really original and just keep repeating them over and over, or the same people are writing these religions and dropping the tree of life in all these religions. And it goes back to the word occult, to hide or conceal from view. They put it in your face and then hide it or conceal it. And it's right there. You know, like I said, the tree of life isn't in all these religions, all scattered throughout the world on different continents for no reason. I don't think we're just really that unoriginal. And if you think that's the case, that's your prerogative. But I think it's really clear here that all these religions are written by the holders of the secret teachings of all ages that started out in Babylon and the early Egyptian mystery cults as far back as 2 to 3,000 BC, 2,500 BC, and also the Kabbalists. Like I said, this is Kabbalah in the Bible, as you've seen from my previous videos. It's nothing but Kabbalah. And of course, these, Kabbalah religions started, about 100 to 200 BC. And all these secret teachings were passed down through these people throughout the ages. And from there it went with the Gnostics, which was a different type of religious, denomination. I don't know if it's really a religion. I wouldn't want to say that. You might get misquoted. But this started in about 50 AD and went to about 300 AD. And then we had this knowledge passed on to the pre-Islamic sorcerers and alchemists that were around about 200 to 600 AD. And it was passed on, if you've ever heard about the hashish cult and the assassins, that was headed by Hassan-i-Sabbah. And then it was passed on to the Templars. And then, of course, you talk about the Templars. What was the sign of the Templars? The double cross. They had the double cross, which was the cross, and then the upside-down cross connected, which I think has to do with the fact that Jesus is Satan, the morning star. And they know this, and they're the holders of that teaching, and then they're putting this stuff right in your face. And that's the thing with the Templars, that's where we get the term double cross. Well, exactly, from the double cross. And I think that they're trying to connect Jesus to Satan. Jesus and Satan, pardon me. Then it was passed to the Rosicrucians after that, and they were about around 1500. Then it was passed on to Ignatius Loyola and the Jesuits. And then from there, the earliest forms of Freemasonry under the name of Freemasonry came about. And then, of course, Freemasonry are the holders right now, and why it is that Freemasons are involved in all these world religions, including Christianity, and why we have all these Kabbalah references in the Bible. So I think, like I said, if you just study all religions and see all these concepts and see how they're putting the tree of life in all these religions everywhere, it shows you, I think, that these religions are written by the holders of the secret teachings. And that's why they all drop these same concepts right in your face. So there it is, and I'm going to put out some more videos, but I just wanted to make this one and talk about the tree of life. And I don't think it's just a coincidence that this is a concept that runs all throughout almost every religion in the world. So if you want to think that it is a big coincidence, that's your prerogative. My name's Chuck. Hope you enjoyed this video. Adios.